Good morning, YouTube. PPS back. It is the 17th of November. We're coming at you guys for our play of the day video, college basketball edition this morning. Very small slate across the board. If you go to NBA, only 3 games. We only got 1 NFL game, obviously, for Thursday night football. But really like a few of these college basketball games tonight. I will be betting on a few of them, and obviously we'll be dropping one here. Before we get started, if you could smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And yeah, yesterday was absolutely fantastic. I didn't do a play of the day video. I did do a Pass the Prop show. And if you guys followed me over there, obviously I swept that, and my entire card was green, which was awesome. It was very nice to have one of those days again where it's just all green. 10 units profit yesterday alone. So one of those days that definitely gets you right back in the swing of things and making you feel that our reads are right. And a couple of these have just kind of gone the wrong way for us. But sometimes it bounces our way, sometimes it doesn't. But today, we got one spot, only one play today, and I will be heading to, St. John's University, heading to the Nebraska St. John's game. Over 158.5 on FanDuel at the moment. I think it's 159 on DraftKings, if that's the only one you have. But let me pull up the tab here just to make sure you guys see that we are on here at the right time. Obviously, you can see that it's right now. But what I like about this game, let's get into it. I love the pace. Obviously, St. John's is always one of the top pace teams in the country. This year, nothing different. Number 5 in the country in pace. Nebraska still top 100 at 76th in the country in pace. Both teams really haven't had a great strength of schedule. I get that. But we have seen points allowed by the Cornhuskers in their games that they have played poor teams. Right, they're giving up 66 and 61 to 2 teams that probably shouldn't be scoring that much against them. Right, obviously, they're playing Omaha and Maine, and then you go over to St. John's. They give up 74 to Central Connecticut, decent 72 to Merrimack, and 68 to Lafayette. I definitely think the step up is going to be from Nebraska to St. John's. St. John's is the better team here. But what I do like about Nebraska's offense is they have one of the dudes I used to back all the time last year, right? It wasn't an official wagon, but North Dakota State was definitely up there. Them and South Dakota State out of the Summit were 2 of my favorite teams to bet. And they actually got the number 1 guy from there, Sam Griesel. He's fantastic. He was a beast over there with North Dakota State. And again, coming over here, averaging 20 points a game through the first 2. I think that's going to be a very important matchup for whoever's guarding him. He is very, very good senior. This year, I think he'll be a focal point of this offense and really going to need stuff to get going there. I also think Wilcher is going to have to continue to shoot like this. He shot 39% from 3 last year, 41 so far this year. I think obviously you're going to have to hit your shots against St. John's because you're going to have to keep up and score with them. There's really no slowing them down, right? And big time pickup for St. John's has been David Jones. He's their number 1 scorer, only playing 25 minutes, but he played for DePaul last year. He was the number 2 guy behind Freeman Liberty. They also still have Posh Alexander. They got Corbello, Matt. They have a lot of dudes who could shoot, right? And my favorite part about St. John's and what makes them so hard to play against is they have nobody playing over 30 minutes a game, which in this day and age of college basketball, when you have guys playing 35 to 40 minutes a game, you can't sustain this pace at all. Like no one can. They just run at such an electric pace. And I think that's going to be a tough spot for the Cornhuskers here because their big guys do play those 30-ish plus minutes. Obviously, Corbello was with Illinois prior, but you're seeing 5 guys over 25 minutes. Their bench has 4 dudes over 15 minutes. You're going to just see a good rotation. And I really like this spot for some pace. St. John's is very, very efficient offensively as well. Even if you just want to go into offensive rankings, St. John's, again, is 29th in the country in offensive adjusted offense. I just think there's going to be too much pop from that St. John's side. I don't have a team total prop out. If there was, I might just take St. John's team total. But at a minus 105 price tag, I think we're getting some value here in this matchup. Should just be up and down in one of these early matchups of the season where it's non-conference. You're going to just go at it. And I think this one's going to end up going way over this total here. St. John's already went over 2 times on the total, and they've played some pretty, I'll say, mediocre teams in comparison to their talent. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys are the best. Quick one today. I'm very much looking forward to this one. 5:30 start time, a little bit earlier, so make sure you lock those in. So have a good one, guys. Best of luck today on your bets, and we'll see you tomorrow at noon for Pass the Prop.